Hey everybody, and welcome to Angel B Designs. I'm Angel B. Thank you so much for being here. I truly appreciate it. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. All right, you guys. So we're gonna do some bling today. I don't plan on being on here too long. My life is like currently in shambles right now, and so because of that, you guys, my back is on fire. Okay. I feel like I say that every Monday. My back hurts. Can you guys hear an echo? Because I can hear it. Because my iPad is right here. So let me know if you guys can hear it. But we're going to bling a couple of shirts today. And I got some new colors from the baby's booty, which is why I wanted to go ahead and do some bling. I haven't done it in a while. I had to take a break from the pooling just because if you did not see my community post, I did receive while I was on vacation, it was delivered. I got the By the Mirror 15 needle embroidery machine last week. It is currently in my garage at my house, and me and my husband have been brainstorming trying to figure out how to get it here to the office. So yeah, that's why my life is kind of in shambles, because I've been trying to figure out. I just had to declutter. So I had to declutter in here. I had to declutter at home because they are starting on construction on our bathroom. Y'all, let me tell you something real quick. The demolition for our master bathroom was supposed to start today, right? We got the confirmation last night, which was Easter Sunday night. Easter Sunday night, we get a confirmation he's going to be here to start to demo the bathroom and the closet and all of that. So I'm like, oh my gosh. And then it was like 8:00 at night at that. So at the time we got the text message, I was helping my son with a science project that was due today. So we were finishing up his project, putting the finishing touches on it, making sure his board, his little poster board was all pretty and everything. And he texted like 8:00 at night, said he was going to be here. Okay. I hadn't taken everything out of the bathroom yet. Like, I had wall fixtures, like, I just had like decorations, and I still had stuff that had to be taken out of there. So I'm like, oh my goodness. So I finish up with my son and his science project. And then I start taking everything, like unscrewing everything out of the walls and getting everything set. So for now, all of that stuff had to go into Levi's bedroom. I was up till about 11:30 last night, making sure everything was ready to go for them to start the demo. Even moved the dog, because the dog sleeps in our bedroom on the floor next to the bed. I even moved her bed into Levi's room and then closed the door and locked her in there for the day because I didn't want her like barking at them the entire time they were there. So I even moved her, locked my dog in the bedroom and everything. Y'all, long story short, it's already been a long story, but long story short, they did not show up. And I'm so irritated. So my house is in disarray, my office is in disarray, and my back hurts. So yeah. But let me say hello to everybody. I was on vacation last week, that's why I didn't go live. I'm gonna go ahead and say hello to everybody. I'll talk to you guys about my vacation. We'll talk about this machine, my plans for it. Start blinging. I'm gonna talk about these colors, y'all. Oh, I'm gonna be doing like rearranging my bling here. So I've been using these modular cubes for maybe a year and a half, 2 years now. I'm about to switch those around as well. Let me know if you guys want a video, because I'm switching around my whole office and I am redoing all of my bling. Y'all, I probably have well over 30 colors. So it's probably gonna take me all day. But yeah, I'm switching them into a big bookshelf or 2 big bookshelves. But yeah, let me know if you guys want to see like a video of me actually doing that part of it or whatever. But yeah, I just got a lot going on. Okay. A lot. Hey, Carol Coleman. Hey, everybody. Hey, our Lovelanders. Thank you for being here. Hey, Rhonda. Hey, Daisy. Hey, Marilyn. Hey, Mylene. What is everybody working on tonight? Hey, Meredith. Hey, Lady Bear and Evelyn and Patricia. Hey, Diane. Hey, Beverly Marie and Miss Merlinda. Hey, Robin. Hey, Sandra. Hey, D. Smith. Hey, Jeanne. Hey, Denise. Hey, Joyce. Hey, Josette. Hey, Fern. Hey, Demspool. Hey, Samantha and Sheila. The Happy Housewife. Hello. Hey, Fern. Hey, Mylene. The vacation was good. We really, really enjoyed ourselves. Hey, Fifi TV or Tiffany. Hey, Rosalie. Hey, Sharice. Hey, Kelly. You guys, if I'm like looking in the camera looking crazy, it's because I can't see. Hey, Shamika. Hey, Lucille. Hey, Dee. Miss you too, Kelly. It was weird, like not doing anything social media related for like a whole week. It was a little weird because I did kind of take, I didn't really post. Like I think I posted a couple stories while we were on vacation, but for the most part, like I didn't post any reels, I didn't post any shorts, I didn't post anything for a whole week except for a couple of stories, and it was a little weird. I'm not gonna lie. Hey, Faith. Evelyn, so the construction they're doing on the bathroom, I don't necessarily have to go anywhere. Um, it's our master bathroom, so we can still sleep in the room. They're gonna like block everything off with a big tarp. But it's not. We don't necessarily have to go anywhere. Hey, Benita and Nicole. Shay Shay has been a member for 9 months. Y'all, I got my bell. Can y'all hear it? I hope you can hear it. Hey, Geneva. 2 men in a truck. I'm gonna try that. So to move the embroidery machine, what we kind of came up with was we weren't gonna move the whole box. I was gonna open the box and then move the individual pieces, and we felt like that would be easier to do. So I watched a couple of unboxing videos to see what it would look like, because you guys, I haven't even popped the top on it at all. Okay, I don't even know what it looks like aside from like pictures I've seen. So I watched a couple of unboxing videos, and like the stand comes, it doesn't come already assembled. I have to assemble it. So I'm like, okay, the stand and all of the pieces, that'll be easy to transport. I can just throw that in my trunk. It's the actual machine part. And I watched one video where a lady and her husband had moved it from her garage upstairs into her house, and she helped her husband do it. So I was like, okay, if she can do it, I can do it. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're just going to open the box and like move the individual pieces versus trying to move the entire box, because y'all, that box is huge. It is huge. And then it got delivered when I was on vacation and my mom was staying in my house. And so she called me, or no, she didn't call me, but I looked at the ring, our ring doorbell. I didn't even know it was getting delivered until like the morning of. I got a notification that somebody rang my doorbell, and then I looked to see who it was, And I was looking at the truck for a good like 3 minutes. And I'm like, what is that? I didn't order anything. What is that? And then I looked at my email and they sent me an email saying that it was going to be delivered that day. And I was like, oh my gosh, it's that machine. And the box is huge. So yeah, I'm going to have to just break it down and transport it in piece in the individual pieces versus the whole box. Hey, Martha. All right, so I'm scrolling down. Mother's Day mugs. I'm like really excited to get into this embroidery machine because I want to do some Mother's Day hoodies. Like I wanted to be able to do the sleeves without, cutting it and then trying to sew it back together. I didn't want to have to do all of that. Hey, Donzel, thank you. Hey, Angela, we're about to get into the new colors in 1 second. Hey, Unbiased. Was it everywhere, Mylene? That's what I'm like really concerned with. Hey, Kelly. Thank you, guys. Okay. Let's get into these colors and then I'll start brushing. I have my templates cut out, y'all. I got my Romeo machine. I know y'all I told y'all I was kind of like on the fritz and I don't know what was going on with it, but I actually wasted a lot of flock today, but I did figure out my settings. So I am back to being able to have kind of that perfect peel again, whereas before it was leaving too many flock dots. Right now I have like the standard blade. It is on 13 speed and 74 force, and that's with a mat. But that was the setting that I ended up getting to get the perfect cut. I'm using Delanda's template. You guys, both the templates I'm using today are linked down in the description box. I'm using one from Delanda and one from Maryland. So Delanda's I have cut in 2 separate ways. And let me show you what I'm talking about. So I have it cut like this to where you can just brush it all in. This is going to be one big color, which is what I'm going to do today because I already did it this way where you can break it down into multiple different pieces. So it's actually 5 full layers. And then I have mine numbered. So this would be the first one, the second one, the third one, and then you flip it over and you have 4 and 5. So you could do 5 different colors. You could do 4, like you could really play around with this and do as many different colors as you want. This shirt that I did earlier today was 3 colors. Okay, so right on the, let me pull this down a little. Right on the middle, in the middle, is Icy Daffodil. And then on right on the outside of Icy Daffodil, which is also on the inside of these letters here, is the Icy Crystal AB. And then the last 3 layers, which would be, this one, and this one, those were all the same colors, which was Citrine AB. So this one was 3 colors. So hopefully the camera's picking up where you can see Icy Daffodil is still so blingy, but it's a little bit darker than the Citrine AB. So I just did that to have a little bit of contrast. So this is 3 colors. But like I said, you can cut it a bunch of different ways, play around with it. Thank you guys. Play around with it. So this was the first time I cut it. I cut it the 5 layers. And then I cut it again like this so that I could be able to just do one big color. So this is the one I'm going to do today. I am going to give away this shirt as well when I'm done. We're going to do Icy Daffodil in this one big color. And I'm going to give this away. And then the other template is Maryland's, which is the layered. I don't know if you guys can see. It says "Give Mercy," and I have the ombre one. So this is the outline on the front. I know it looks, the camera's picking it up. It looks crazy, but that's the outline, and then the top and the bottom colors. So the outline, the three new colors that I got were Icy Daffodil, which is this one. Absolutely. You guys, this is very, very close to my brand color. So I'll probably be using this a lot. Yeah, I'll probably be using these two and Beauty Berry. I'm going to use Beauty Berry too. Beauty Berry is not new. I've been had this, but these right here, this is very, very close to my brand colors. So I'm probably going to be pairing these a lot. But for the Blessed shirt, I'm just going to do Icy Daffodil. It's going to be one solid color. And then I got Icy Crystal AB. I'm going to use this on the outline for the Give Mercy template. This is going to be the full outline. And then I'm going to use Icy Blush, which is the other new color I got for the top part of the ombre. And then I'm going to use Beauty Berry for the bottom part of the ombre. And it's going on a black shirt. It's going to be so pretty. But let me go ahead. I'm going to add in my iPad and then we're going to start brushing in. I want to make sure you guys can see my face, but also see me brushing in too. I'm going to get a phone. I have a phone. Clarence came up here with Levi earlier today and he took my phone. I was going to try using my, that extra phone I got. Okay, that looks pretty good. Can you guys see? I think you guys can see. Hey, everybody popping in. Okay, this is the Icy Daffodil. Ooh, y'all. That is so pretty. This is going to bling so hard on that black shirt. I mean, it already does. I put it on that black shirt. I just laid it with some other colors, but it is such a pretty color. Okay, so for the vacation that we were just on, we went to Orlando, Florida, and we did all three Universal parks. So we did the Universal Studios, we did Islands of Adventure, and we did Volcano Bay. Y'all, that's the start of why my back hurts. We did them back to back to back. So we went to Universal Studios on Tuesday. We went to Island of Adventure on Wednesday, and then we went to Volcano Bay on Thursday, and then we came home on Friday. And I tried to get a scooter. Yeah, I tried to get a scooter, and I don't even care. I don't have no shame in my game. I tried to get a scooter on the second day, and they were sold out. But my feet were swollen for like 3 days, and my back kind of still hasn't recovered. So, and then today when I came into the office, I was like decluttering a lot because, like I said, I have that machine coming up here. And I mean, it's so overdue. I have so much stuff that I just do not use. That's old. Like I have my very first Cricut machine that I ever got. You guys, this was back in 2018. My husband bought me the first Cricut Explorer. Was it the first one? It might have been the Explorer Air 2. I'm not sure, but I got it back in 2018. Y'all, that thing is so loud. It's so loud and it doesn't even work anymore, really. So I'm gonna go ahead and toss that. I was just going through just stuff I do not touch or like can't even be given away either. I have stuff that is just old and can't really be given away. I do have a giveaway pile. So I don't know if you guys remember back when I was in my old suite, when every single week I would give away something that I just had sitting in my office and wasn't using. So I gave away like a lot of sublimation blanks. I had gave away like a lot of cardstock. Y'all remember that? I did that for like 2 months straight, where every single day I gave away just stuff. Like it was just random stuff too. I'll probably do that again just to kind of clean out this office. But I was doing a lot of that today. I went to Target and I bought two of those 5 case bookshelves in the color white, and I'm gonna put those in here for my bling because I just ordered more colors today, and y'all these little modular cubes I got, they work. Like don't get me wrong, they work. I have too much bling at this point. I have too much bling. And I have to buy more cubes. And I was like, do I want to buy the cubes? Because I need at least like two more. And it would be like just a little bit less than if I went and bought two of the bookshelves. Because two of the bookshelves are $80. They're $40 a piece. Those modular cubes are like, I think $15 or $20 a piece as well. Um, So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get two more, and then in like 2 months, I'm gonna need two more again, and then two more again. Whereas the bookshelves are like way bigger, so it'll be a lot more time before I need more. So I think I just decided to switch to the bookshelves. Plus, my risers that I have, my bling sitting on, they extend, and right now I'm not even using the full riser because with the riser extended, it does not fit in the modular cubes. I have to use them in the modular cubes with them closed. So I would actually be able to use more of my risers with it opened up if I had the bookshelf versus the modular cubes, if that makes sense. I don't even know if that made any sense to y'all, but that's my logic behind that. Hold on, y'all. Let me look at the chat. Hey, Miss Parker. Typhoon Lagoon. Never heard of it, but don't let my kids hear that because they're gonna be like, "What's that?" They are, you guys. They are opening a new park on May 22nd. It's called Epic Universe. We are gonna go to that next year. We're making plans. Like I was talking to my family on Easter yesterday. Um, I think we're gonna make it like a big family trip to go to the new park. It's called Epic Universe. And they have like another Harry Potter park. It's gonna be a Nintendo World Park. Yeah, my kids love that stuff. Um, so we'll be going probably in April next year because the weather was so perfect. It was so, I don't even know if y'all can tell. I got a little tan. My face is a little darker. I got a nice little tan without getting burned. It was not like too unbearably hot. It was like low 80s, which for me, as long as I can find me a little piece of shade, I'm comfortable with that. The only thing that would have made it better is if I could have got a scooter, because there was a lot of walking. And y'all, I have sciatica, and I don't even know why I did that to myself. But okay, so that's the bless all brushed in. So now I gotta do this other template, and I'm gonna start with the outline. Fern, okay, so normally that's how we do it. We would do like one park and then rest a day, and then another park and then rest a day, and then go home. That's normally how we would do it. This was the first year that we went on vacation where we did not have to take a car seat, a stroller, a wagon, literally anything. So we were like, oh, I don't know if we just got too excited. So we were like, we can just do the parks back to back because we don't have to have a stroller or a wagon or a car seat. We don't have to push nothing. We don't have to carry no babies. Like, we can just grab one little small book bag and go. We went, all right. Oh, we went. But they were fine. Kids were fine. My husband was fine. It was me. I was having the problem. I can't do all that walking. Not like that. I'm gonna just make sure I have a scooter next time. I don't even care. I don't even care if I look like I need a scooter or don't need a scooter. I have sciatica. I need the scooter. I need the scooter. But it was more, I will say it was more efficient just doing them back to back to back like that. It really was. We kind of got in and we had the fast passes. So we kind of like got in there, did everything we wanted to do, and then got out. We even like had enough time to go to breakfast before the parks because we got the fast passes. And because, like I said, we didn't have any scooters or babies or wagons or any of that, like we were getting through that park fast. So it was more efficient. I will say that. However, I still have not had a time to rest because we came home Friday afternoon. And immediately when I walked in, because like I said, my mom was staying at my house because right now she lives an hour away from my sister lives around the corner from me. And then my aunt, who is Gavin's mother, she lives maybe like, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes from me. And my mom lives an hour away from everybody. And she had to babysit my niece a couple of days while we were out of town. And she had to babysit Gavin one of those days as well. So she just stayed in my house while we were gone because it was super inconvenient for her to have to drive an hour down, drive an hour back 4 of those days. So she just stayed in my house. And everybody brought their kids over to my house. So as soon as I got home on Friday, she had both Gavin and my niece. So I did get to see Gavin. I saw Gavin on Friday. And then I saw him again yesterday on Easter. You guys, he is doing so well. He is so big and so busy. I mean, he was busy before he left, but just talking, talking, talking. Y'all, he's talking up a storm now. And he will flat out tell you no. Like I tried to give him, I tried to give him something yesterday. I think it was a piece of watermelon or something. He looked at me, he was like, no. I said, no. He said, no. Okay. I said, oh, okay. You ain't got to have it. He said it so nicely. Um, but yeah, as soon as I came home, I didn't really get to lay down because Gavin and my niece were there. And then Saturday, Xavier had baseball. Y'all know how baseball is. For those who are OGs on the channel, we in baseball season. He had like, I don't know. I don't even know how many games he had on Saturday. But yeah, baseball. And then Sunday, I mean, I also had to go to the grocery store, prep for Sunday because I cooked on Sunday. And then all day Sunday, I was cooking and doing science projects and moving everything out of my bathroom. And then today I was in the office moving everything around in my office. So I'm like, I still have not sat down for like one full 24-hour time frame. I feel like I might be getting to a point where if I don't sit down, God is going to sit me down. I'm just trying to check everything off my to-do list before we get to that point. Hey, Patrice Boo, how are you? Okay, it's a Disney water park. We did Disney. I didn't really like Disney World. I don't know. I don't know. I didn't really. In comparison, I'll say in comparison, like to Universal, I didn't care for Disney World. My kids didn't either. Like they have not asked to go back to Disney World. They do not care about Disney World at all. Like the Disney characters and the like just the theme of Disney, I feel like is very little girl centered. Um like the Mickey and Minnie Mouse. It just like my kids are not wearing mouse ears. They just not gonna do it. Um Even though Mickey is a boy. It's I can't really explain what it is. It's like a little girl vibe. Even though Hollywood Studios did have like the Toy Story and I think Incredibles and stuff like that, there was a couple things that was like okay for little boys, but yeah, my kids are boys. Okay? Boys. Like heavy little boy energy. So Universal, they got Transformers and Jurassic Park and Harry Potter, and they're adding the Nintendo and the Minions, and they love all of that. The Mummy, oh, they absolutely love that Mummy ride, and the Transformers. So Universal just works out better for us. Now, if my sister ever wanted to take my niece like to Magic Kingdom, oh, I'm on board all day long. I actually got somebody I can wear the Disney bunny ear. I mean, not bunny ears, the Mickey Mouse ears with. I want some big old Minnie Mouse ears with glitter and bling all over it. But my kids won't do it with me, so I'm gonna have to do it with my niece. Faith, the Nintendo World looks so cool. We're really excited for that. I don't know how much bling do blingers usually just have on hand. I have no idea. I know me, it's at least 30 colors. You know what I also want to do, y'all? And it's gonna be a whole entire day project, probably a whole week project. I want to make like a swatch book. You know how Eve has the little hearts where she swatches all the colors? I want to do that and put it in like a binder because I keep buying duplicate colors and I need to be able to like scroll through my book and see what I got. Because I be standing in front of this little Bling case like, do I have that? Where is it? And then plus it's on the riser, so sometimes I can't always see the ones that like are all the way in the back unless I actually pull them up and pull them out. I need me a little swatch book. Because if I buy one more duplicate, I'm a scream. One of these days, I'm gonna sit down and do that. It's probably gonna take me a long time because I have a lot of colors. Yes, fast passes are a must. You guys, I want to move to Florida so bad. I want to move to Florida so bad, and I've been trying to convince Clarence to get on board. And through this last trip, I think I got him. I think I got him. Why, when we were about to get on the plane, I was looking at his phone, and he was on Zillow looking at houses, and I think he might have been looking in Tampa. I think he was looking in Tampa. He was looking in a couple different places, but he was really looking at in Tampa the most. I don't know. I think I might have convinced him. And all my kids are on board too. Isaiah, would you want to live here? He said, yeah. Like when? Like next year? Like, can we move next year? I'm like, well, we can't move that fast, but I want to move to Florida. And if we move to Florida, we are definitely going to have the universal annual passes for sure. Mylene, I was like, so we rented a car and we were like driving around, back and forth. Sorry, I know that was loud. So we stayed in Kissimmee. Did I say that right this time? Because normally I would say Kissimmee. But the locals was telling me, girl, you were saying it right. We stayed in the Airbnb in Kissimmee, and then we would drive to Orlando, which was it was about a 30-minute drive every time because of the traffic. And that's what I was kind of like, yeah, I don't know if I could live in Orlando. It's a lot of traffic. And Clarence was like, it's 11:30 a.m. on a Tuesday. Why is there still so much traffic? And, we were like, everybody here is probably on vacation. That would drive me crazy. So I don't know if I could live in Orlando. It wouldn't, like, if we moved, it wouldn't be anytime soon. We would have to research areas, school systems, sports. We would have to research all of that. But oops. I think I got that bug in his ear. So y'all see me relocating to Florida in the next 5 years. My parents want to move too. My dad has COPD, and he feels like the Florida weather would be better for his COPD. So he's definitely on board to move to. He was trying to find like a piece of property to buy just to be like a snowbird, and I was like, yeah. You don't even have to be a snowbird because we can just all move. Like, let's just all move. The only one who might not necessarily be on board is probably my brother. I feel like my sister and her boyfriend, what they do, they could do in Orlando. or Florida, period. What I do, I can do it anywhere. Clarence literally sells Medicare. Is Florida not the perfect place for him to be? Not trying to be funny. Is it not? I'm like, dude, you sell Medicare. Low key, we should have been in Florida years ago, to be quite honest. All right, we got the outline done. It's gonna be so pretty. Fern, these chopping mats are, I'm not for sure. They are linked in my description box. Let me pull it up and let me see. These ones are chopping mats. They're 12 by 15 and they are a set of 20. The ones I typically buy, I buy the 20 and it's $20.99, which would make it about $1 per mat. Looking at these, so like they have 2 chopping mats for $8.99. That don't even make no sense. So it's like the more you buy, the cheaper they are per mat. All right, I'm gonna do icy blush on the top part of the word mercy. Marilyn, taking templates off the mat sounds like a really good idea. I have an entire drawer full of templates that I don't use or don't have a use for anymore, and I was thinking about if I could take them off the mat. Again, that's probably like a project for an entire week. But these are just things like I need to do. Like I gotta declutter this office so bad. Oh, this icy blush is so pretty. Oh my goodness. Hey everybody popping in. I appreciate you for being here. What I'm doing is I'm just brushing in a rhinestone template. We're about done. I have this layer to brush in and then this one, and then we'll be done and we'll start pressing. So we're not going to be on here too long tonight. My back is killing me. You guys, like around 6 o'clock, I left to go get a coffee. And it's not that hot outside right now. It's maybe like 60, something like that. Not hot at all. It's actually pretty nice today. I cut on my seat heater because my back was hurting. And then had to roll down the window because I started sweating. But I didn't want to. I didn't want to turn it off. Oh my goodness. Let me tell you how I blew two tires within 2 weeks. And like literally, what day was it? Saturday night? Y'all, I was on the freeway. I may or may not be more of a fast driver on the freeway. I'm gonna neither confirm nor deny that. But on Saturday, I was on the freeway on my way home, and I was probably doing like 80, at least 80 miles an hour. And I just hear a big old, it sounded like a bang. I thought somebody hit me. And then immediately my tire went flat. I blew out a tire. Well, I didn't even blow out a tire. I ran over a nail in the middle of the freeway going 80 miles an hour. And before that, like 3 days before we went out of town to Orlando, I was driving down the street going towards my house. Same thing, ran over a tire, blew right out. Randomly, the same thing happened to two of my tires on the exact same side of my car within 14 days of each other in completely different areas. My husband came to where I was at on the freeway and was like, "What are you doing with this car? Like, what's happening? What is happening? Why do you keep blowing these tires?" I'm like, I don't know. So now I just been driving kind of cautiously, scared I'm gonna blow out one of the other ones. That's just like random. Monique, that's what I tried to explain to my husband. There was one time I looked up. Yes, it was in my lyric. Both both tires on my lyric. And my lyric only has it's a little less than 15,000 miles. Like I got the lyric brand new. There was no miles on it. There was like 5 miles on the car when I first got it. And now there's only like 15,000 miles. So those are the same tires, original tires. I'm not sure if maybe it was time to get them changed. I don't know. But I tried to tell my husband because one day I looked up and he was like, he was in the car with me. Where's my thing? And he was like, "Why are you doing 95?" I said, "I'm not. I'm not doing 95 miles an hour." He said, "Yes, you are." And I looked up and I sure was. But it didn't even seem like it or feel like it. And he only said something because he looked at the speedometer. But like, yeah, our car, like that lyric, it doesn't feel like what it is. Like I have a Yukon as well. And if I were doing 95 miles an hour in my Yukon, I would know it. Like I would immediately know it. Why am I doing this the hard way? I don't know why I chose the hard way. I said the same thing, Kristen. The exact same thing happened to both tires within 2 weeks. Two separate, completely separate tires. So like I said, now I'm driving a little cautious because I'm not sure what's going to happen with the other 2 tires. I'm going to tell my husband that because you said you had a bump and got a flat. I'm going to tell him you said that. And be like, see, I'm not, it's not just me. It's not me. For a lyric is it's an electric car. Rondre, I read that too because I googled what would make a tire like blow out or like that, and it says something about the weather and heating up or something, whatever you just said. Google said something similar to that. Girl, I was trying to make my case that it wasn't my fault because my husband was like, I don't know what you're doing, but stop it. Immediately stop it. Y'all, he sounded just like my dad because when I was a kid, like, not even a kid, but like, well, I guess kind of a kid. When I was like 16, I got a car. My parents gave me a car for my sweet 16. I didn't start driving it though until I was 17. Um, and I blew the first summer I had my car, I blew 3 tires. I didn't actually blow the tires. I would hit potholes and bend the rim, and then it would make the tire flat. I did that like to 3 tires within 60 days. And that was literally when my husband and I like moved in together. I had like a little hoopty car, and the engine on my little hoopty went out, and then my husband gave me his car, and then he had bought himself like a little work car or whatever. But y'all, when he gave me that car, the very first thing my dad said to him was like, she gonna blow out all your tires immediately. You better put tire money up because she gonna blow them all out. That was the first thing he said to my husband when he gave me that car. And I was like, why would you say that? And in my defense, this is the first time I have blown a tire since then. So obviously he was wrong. But my husband brought that up. When I called him the second time, I was like, I blew another tire. He was like, oh, so this is what your daddy was talking about. He was like, he told me about this. He told me about this 7 years ago, Angel. This what he was talking about. Oh, Faith, that's exactly what it was. I just called him. I don't even know who to call. I called him like, hey, so yeah. I'm on the side of the freeway. Tire blew out. I guess I'm just gonna sit here and twiddle my thumbs until you get here because I don't know what to do. That's definitely a husband problem. I'm not one of them women who was like, I can change my own tire. Baby girl, I cannot. That's a husband problem. For me. That's a husband problem for me. Even if it wasn't a husband problem, it would be a dad problem because he would be the next person I call. And then if my dad didn't answer, guess what it's about to turn into? A brother problem because I got one of those too. One of these men, and then I have a brother-in-law. One of these men gonna come fix this. It's not gonna be me. And just wait till my kids get older. I got 3 boys. It's gonna be a son problem if it happens when I'm older. All right, we are all done with that. I need to turn on my heat press. I'm gonna turn off the iPad and then I'm gonna move it to my heat press in 1 second. Hi, everybody popping in. I'm gonna go through the comments real quick before I head over there. Those cars are fast. Yes, literally. You don't feel it at all. Like I said, I was doing like 95 and did not even realize it. I slowed down once I realized it, but 'cause like I said, if I do 95 miles an hour in my Yukon, immediately, I don't even make it to 95 miles an hour because I can feel 80 miles an hour in my Yukon. But with that electric car, I drove a Polestar to Indianapolis one year. Same thing. That was the first time that I ever drove an electric car. Same thing. You just don't feel it. I love the icy blush too. Yeah, my son stole my heating pad for his arm. He's back to pitch and his arm is- drive with the lead foot. Hello from New Orleans. Splendid D. Who's the other person? What do you Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put my iPad over here and then we'll press in 1 second. Okay, so I just turned my heat press on, so I'm waiting for it to warm up. But you guys, so one, I'm going to start doing um, creator spot creator spotlights in my newsletter once a month. So if you would like, let me add that email, angelb at if you would like to be showcased in the creator spotlight, basically what it is, I'll just kind of like talk about you as a creator. So you're gonna have to send me like a little bio, a picture of you, any links that you want to have in the newsletter. If you have a YouTube channel, any type of social media, whatever the case may be, a backstory on your business, what you do, things like that. I want to start putting that in the newsletter once a month. So every month I will do a different person. And like I said, send if you want to be in the creator spotlight in my newsletter. I'm gonna start that in May. Send all that information to this email address. This is my new work email address. Um, and yeah, we're gonna start that in May. Just send me, like I said, like a little short bio about yourself, the name of your business or your YouTube channel if you have one. Make sure you send me your link. Make sure you send me maybe like a picture of you or a picture of your business, the name of it, just, stuff like that. So I can make sure that you are highlighted in the best way possible. That's number one. Number two, I need some admins for my Facebook group, y'all. Anybody can be admin? I need like 5. I want to be more active with my Facebook group, but it gets a little overwhelming because I'm the only admin. So if you are interested in helping me be an admin for my Facebook group, again, send your this email address here that's on the screen. And then we can talk about that because I need some admins in my Facebook group. Like I said, I think I would say like 5. What would I need from an admin? Just like kind of daily maintenance, making sure people's posts get approved. I do have like a lot of auto approvals on right now because I thought that would be helpful to me. Um, Auto approval for people to get in, auto approval for posts. I don't allow links or selling or anything like that. I think I may go ahead and add it to where you can sell or post links like 1 day a week, maybe like, I don't know, a Wednesday or a Friday or something. But if I were to do that, I would need to make sure like my admins kind of stayed on top of that comment section, make sure it doesn't get too rowdy or anything like that. So just kind of like group maintenance, I guess is what you would call it. Just so that I can be more active in the group without it being all completely on my shoulders, if that makes sense. Um, but yeah, just send all those emails to this will be my new email address, my business email address. I don't know if I said it in the beginning, but I am going to give away both of these shirts as well at the end of the live. Yeah, Splendid D. I'm not sure what other person you're talking about. It's just me here. Um, and yeah, I use my Siser Romeo cutting machine to cut out these templates, which is the software is Leonardo Design Studio. But I'm gonna go ahead and add in my iPad, and then we're gonna get the shirts kind of like set up. All right, can you guys still hear me? Let me know that you can still hear me over here. All right, the shirts I'm going to be giving away are size large Gildan shirts in the color black. Yo, I gotta line this up on the table over here because you know I can't see. All right, so I'm using my HTV Run Auto Press 2. This is it's on 350 degrees. It doesn't go by like singular digits like 1, 2, 3. It goes by fives. So it's on 15 seconds. And this is the color Daffodil. Y'all, this looks so good. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and press that for 15 seconds. Hey, Victorious Creations. Thank you, Kelly. I really appreciate that. Oh my goodness. Every time I say I'm gonna do a giveaway, I be like, nope, I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna give it away. But oh my gosh, this looks absolutely amazing. This is the Icy Daffodil. It's gonna look better in my over by the other computer because this light not doing it no justice. But this looks really, really good. All right, let's do. Y'all see? I don't know if y'all remember over here that big shelf that was over here. This is all the stuff I was cleaning up. So I like, arranged all that stuff, got rid of all of that. That's where my new embroidery machine is gonna go. Whew. My back is screaming just thinking about all that stuff I moved. All right, this is the second shirt. I had to line it up on my craft table because y'all know I can't line stuff up on the heat press. It'd be crooked every single time. This is the Icy Crystal AB. Thank you, guys. Oh, this is so pretty. It kind of gives icicles, but like blingier, if that makes sense. Like this is very similar to um, icicles, but it just looks like shinier than icicles. Now, only the middle Mercy, because it's like Mercy layered, and only the actual full, but it's like kind of cut in half. So only the full middle word that says Mercy is has the fill in it. Hopefully that makes sense. I don't even know if I made any sense. Rondria, I'm gonna have to basically take everything out of the box and move it individually. So the stand came in a bunch of different pieces. So that'll be pretty easy to just put like in my trunk. And then the actual machine part of it didn't seem to be that big or that heavy. I was watching a video earlier today where I saw a lady and her husband. Um, they moved the machine from, it was in her garage, and they carried it. She helped him carry it up the stairs into her house. So I'm pretty confident that I can help my husband move it, me and him, if we just take it out of the box and then move the actual machine itself. Oh my gosh. I said I was giving this away, didn't I? I'm making this again for myself because ain't no way. These colors are gorgeous. All right, y'all. This tape is not that great. This must be the end of the tape because what is happening? These colors are gorgeous together. This is Icy Blush and Beauty Berry. I'm just making sure all the rhinestones are pushed down and not like laying on top of each other. Okay, that looks good. Patricia, I have stairs in at my office building, but I'm missing a stone right there. Dang it! Dang it! Dang it! Dang it! I'm gonna have to. I don't know how I was literally just looking at it and didn't even see it. Okay, I'm gonna have to go grab. And this one was flipped over. I'm gonna have to grab 2 stones. If we get the box open and I feel like it might be too heavy, he can just call one of his friends. They don't live. He has one friend that lives kind of not too far from us. His friend came over when I got that DTF machine. He helped my husband carry that DTF box into my office, and I walked in like right when they had set it down, and he turned around and looked at me and was like, "What the heck is that?" And then he looked at my husband and was like, "Next time you ask me to help you move something for her, you gotta warn me." He said he needed his those back braces that people wear. He said he needed his back brace. It's gonna get over here somehow. Somehow, some way. Alright. I just hand placed a couple of stones that were a little wonky. Okay. That looks good. I don't think I'm missing any stones. I'm gonna go ahead and turn that off. You guys, these colors are so good. They're so good. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I said I was giving this away. I don't know. I don't know. Well, I'll give it away. I'm just gonna have to make another one for myself because these colors. All right, I'm gonna go on over to the other computer and then we will give these away. All right. Thank you guys. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm gonna look check. Okay. So this is the icy daffodil. This is so good. Let me take this. If anybody needs that email address again, just let me know before we get off of here. So this is icy daffodil. This looks so good. Oh my gosh. I like it. I like it like this. And so this is the one I'm giving away, which is the y'all this camera. This is the one I'm giving away, which is just the solid color icy daffodil. This is the one that I made earlier with 3 colors. Icy daffodil is in the middle, and then it was icy crystal AB, and then it was citrine AB. So this one has 3 colors, and then the other one has just the 1 color. So like I said, you can really play around with that template, um, you know, just based on how you want to do it. But this one we're gonna give away in 1 second. That turned out really, really good. And this is the other one. Ooh. I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna give y'all this. This is crazy. This is crazy. These colors. This is probably my one of my favorite combinations to date. Like, so we got um icy crystal AB on the outline. We got icy blush at the top, and we have a beauty berry on the bottom. This looks so good. I ordered what did I order today? I'm not sure if I even ordered any icy colors that I ordered today. I think I ordered indigo, azure, and I ordered one icy color. I don't remember what it was. It might have been icy lime. If it was icy lime, I'm kind of excited to try that one too because icy lime with emerald or winter green, that's gonna look so good. That's gonna look so good. I think it was icy lime. But okay, I am going to um go ahead and set up this giveaway and then we'll get out of here. So we have not been on here too long at all. Y'all, my son has practiced every single day this week. Okay, the first one I'm going to give away is the Blessed shirt. Where is my, there we go, present. Share screen, share screen. Okay, so this one is for the Blessed. Yes, it is a large, size large, black gilded, heavy cotton, and the word is blessed. I'm gonna just give you guys a couple minutes, make sure everybody's caught up. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and press draw. Good luck, everybody. All right, Kristen. Oh, y'all, StreamYard is different. All right, congratulations. Send your, I may already have your address, but I don't remember. But send it to this new email. Even if you have sent it to me before, send it to my new email. And then let me set up for the second one. All right, and the second one is Mercy. This is going to be for the other one, the Icy Blush, also size large on a black gilding. I'll give you guys just a minute or two to go ahead, make sure everybody is caught up with the chat. Try to make sure you're staying with the live. So the word live on your screen should be red. If it's gray, that means you're behind a little bit. All right, I'm going to go ahead and press draw. Good luck, everybody. Geneva Coleman, congratulations. All right, Geneva, make sure, let me know you're still here. Make sure that you send your address to this new email address that I have that is on the screen. I will get these 2 shirts out in the mail this week. As always, I appreciate you guys for being on live with me today. You could be doing anything else, but you're here. And it's always appreciated. I do plan on being on next week. Um, assuming nothing pops up, but I do plan on being on next week. Hopefully, I'll have my buy machine unboxed so we can kind of play around with that. If so, um, but yeah, I will see you guys next week. You guys have a good week. You guys have a good evening. Stay safe. If you have an electric car, don't speed. I'm really talking to myself. Good night, y'all.